Well, there's going to be a landslide victory for Hillary Clinton in 2016 via people like Alex Jones. And also Giddy Minded Productions, otherwise known as Godlike Productions, another conspiracy site, which is owned by the Tavistock Institute, was already bought out a long time ago. What's going on is very obvious because Trump has already hinted many times over he's going to run independent. He says that wasn't a deal, he signed something and all this garbage. He is going to run independent because he's not going to get on the nomination because he's going beyond what anybody can actually say politically, whether you agree with it or not. And he's deliberately doing this. And it's a playbook right off the 1992 and 96 strategies that Bill Clinton pulled with Ross Perot, which Ross Perot was a deliberate setup from day one. And I can tell you this right now. Bottom line is, a constitutional republic, which is what we have theoretically, not a democracy. The American people in general, are too stupid to maintain a constitutional republic, and you're going to lose it, especially under Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton also, I could tell you, first let me get back to Trump though, because he was singing I've said this many times over, I'm warning you, and actually a lot of these videos I put out before about some other predictions that have not come true yet, they will come true, about various other topics, because, I almost hate putting out videos like this because it's a waste of time because they're just unpopular, and, people don't want to hear it. People want to hear giddy rumor bullshit. That's why, Godlike Productions is around. And that's why Alex Jones is a liar. Alex Jones is going to put Hillary Clinton in the White House. Trump will run on a third-party ticket, and Trump will split the vote. It'll be with the Republican opposition to Hillary Clinton. It may be Jeb Bush on that ticket, in which case even I'll vote for Trump then because I'm thinking I hate Jeb Bush. But if it was Ted Cruz on the ticket, it would still split it. And, well, let's see what happens. I'm warning you ahead of time. And if this happens, I'm going to tell you right now, every single one of these major alternative news places like rents.com, Alex Jones. And, I'm really fed up with that guy because I watch a lot of stuff he tries to sell. I'll tell you about some supplements and stuff, and I don't have any financial connections in these places. This guy is just raking you over the coals with all this bullshit he's selling. And, some of it might be okay, but I could tell you even when he's selling you supplements, I just go to Puritan or Vitacost or Swanson Vitamins. I don't go buy him at Alex Jones garbage. But, him pushing exclusively Trump, ignoring Ted Cruz. If you had Ted Cruz, see, the Republicans could, even though the Republicans on the top are sellouts for the most part, I know the elite might not go with this. Well, I don't see how. Ted Cruz could be a possible on the ticket. He's popular, and he's saying a lot what Trump is saying, but not quite as far, right? Trump is making himself impossible to be nominated by the Republican National Committee as president. And he'll say, you broke the deal, look at my numbers. He's going to go independent, split the vote to Republicans, and there's going to be a landslide for Hillary Clinton. And don't tell me he doesn't know that ahead of time. He knows this. I'm predicting this now, okay? He will drop out, but I could be wrong. But you know what? I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Because Hillary gets in. The reason they really want Hillary possibly. I mean, I know her health is poor, and I know even Bill Clinton's health is poor. Don't mean they can't be around for a lot of years. She's evil, man. And I'm telling you though, I think this is going to play out like this. You can thank Alex Jones, Jeff Rents. You can thank. These people aren't that stupid, man. The major alternative media, Godlike Productions is a Tavistock-owned propaganda site. they want certain things on air and stuff, and I talked even about I don't buy this. There's something I put out a while back about Donald Marshall, but I don't buy the guy's crap, his line, which is some conspiracy guy out there, but I think he says some things about criticizing like a lot of the major people like Alex Jones, Jesse Ventura, and a lot of people out there, David Icke, and that they're total disinformation agents. He's correct in that, and he says enough things that I think the Tavistock inspired, owned, whatever it is, GLP doesn't want you to, Giddy Minded Productions, Godlike Productions doesn't want you to know. See, actually, I watch these major alternative sites for what they're putting out because I realize they're part of the problem. They're leading the opposition by the top. But I just want to tell you, if she wins, you see, people are totally misinterpreting. Like, I know Trump is full of it. I don't buy it. These people are bullshit artists, man. The business, they're professional liars. All of them. You don't want to hear that because you want to hear bullshit. The people in business are liars. All of them. They tell people what they want to hear. They go whichever way the money goes. And I think he's in the hip pocket of the Clintons. Actually, you say Trump's got so much money. I think the Clintons probably got more than Trump, maybe. You don't know what the Clintons have. I've seen stuff financially that there's people out there with billions of dollars that don't even show up on the Forbes list. I personally seen that shit. So, it does exist that, you don't even know what the hell the Clintons have in their foundation. You don't even know what the hell's in that damn thing. The payback for Trump, if he's, I assume he is a ringer for Clintons, will be immense. Hillary's going to be also pushing jobs for Americans. You know what she's going to be pushing? She's going to be pushing jobs for Americans that are going to be brought over here from someplace else, and she's going to give them the jobs, so they got the money. So it's like, comes from the grain dole, basically. She's not going to give it to the Americans that are born and raised here. The jobs are going to go to people that are coming in that will be beholden to her. She's going to buy them off, basically. People are stupid. That's what I'm realizing. Well, I already know this for a fact. I mean, that's just the way it is. Actually, I don't think I might put out on a separate video, but I'll tell you right now. I put out a year ago about don't expect oil prices to stay this low, and they went lower and all this kind of crap. I'm going to mention in this video now because things don't happen as quick as you think, and don't happen as quick as I think either. Right? I don't know exactly when the turnaround's going to be. But since, just to give you something else here on a different angle, on an unrelated topic, that they've already lifted the export ban. They have some products that can sell overseas. Now they can sell them overseas all they want. They say it's good for American companies. Well, you know what? All the oil rigs are going down. They're being bought up by the big guys. And once the big guys in Wall Street all own the assets and get them on pennies on a dollar, and they get all the capital assets that are out there and all the sweat equity the other people put into it, the experts in the field put into it, and they can employ these people instead of them being the owners. And once they're in the driver's seat, they're going to raise the price of oil drastically, because there will be a Middle East war that's going to be astronomically worse than something I would ever project, which will drive oil prices up, silver, gold, the whole 9 yards. And oil will not necessarily be sold to the middle class in America because they're not going to be able to afford it. And don't tell me that's a Pastor Lindsey Williams projection, because that guy is a freaking liar also, okay? That is coming from me. I'm telling you right now that it's in the cards for later. And probably all this will bring about major social unrest, and Hillary will be the freaking evil witch of the West that's going to be suppressing anything that's going on in concert with the major media. And you're going to be people are still going to be looking at Alex Jones as the alternative voice, who is a total liar. Bill Cooper had that guy pegged from day one, and I've told this on other videos, that most of the freaking alternative media is a pile of freaking liars. And the most obvious ones are like Alex Jones, for instance, and David Icke. But people won't believe it. But that's why we're not going to have a constitutional republic anymore. We're not going to. Actually, we pretty much don't have one as it is. Because I could tell you that the people in 1912, which caused Woodrow Wilson to win the election, which caused Teddy Roosevelt ran on the ticket. And Teddy Roosevelt was a far stronger candidate than Donald Trump ever would be. Teddy Roosevelt was a former president. He was a big game hunter. He was a war hero, led the charge up San Juan Hill. Trump is a guy that builds casinos and restaurants and golf courses. Oh, yeah. So, he's telling you what you want to hear because he knows how to play you suckers, man. I have to tell you this, in 2012, his rhetoric on immigration was the exact opposite. I'll say that again. Trump's rhetoric on immigration in 2012, 3 years ago, was the exact opposite of what he's saying today. Trump was criticizing the hell out of Mitt Romney 3 years ago, and Trump has been friends, very close friends, including his daughter's close friends with Chelsea Clinton and all that kind of garbage, for the last 20 years or more. It's only recently, oh, she's the worst, she's this, so does he. He's only freaking trying to pull votes away from whoever goes up on a Republican ticket, and Hillary will win by a landslide. It's obvious what's going on, and when you look at Alex Jones, you do not see anything about Ted Cruz at all. That could be an alternative. He's very strong in the polls. He's right behind Trump. He would, somebody will say, oh, he's no good because of this or whatever. Fine. Hillary. Have Hillary. Because Trump is playing the game to split the opposition to Hillary. So Hillary wins by a landslide of electoral votes. She will not win by a landslide. The two opposing parties together will be larger popular votes than Hillary Clinton. But Hillary Clinton will win by a landslide in electoral votes. And she will have more popular votes than either one of the candidates that are opposed to her because she split forces. That's even a military strategy. You try to drive a wedge. You try to break through the enemy's lines so you can split the enemy and take care of one group, then take care of the other group. That's an old military strategy in itself. It's akin to the political strategy that Clinton has played out 2 times already. But nobody sees it, and they will thumbs down this video, I almost guarantee you, because, when I put out the stuff about Trump criticizing the Muslim, I know the Muslims are freaking, I personally would ban them right too, man. I would say screw it. I would say to hell with it. But, he's just playing to the crowd, what the crowd wants to hear, because of all the problems that are going on with ISIS. I would do a temporary ban myself. I'd agree with that maybe, But I also realize as a political candidate, he is making it impossible that he can be on any major platform. And you say, oh, the Republicans are sellouts. You know what? Have fun, because if Trump, I think he is running on independent. He's been saying it basically. That isn't a deal. I signed a contract, but you broke the contract, so I could break the contract. So you broke the contract first. He was already doing that before he even made the Muslim statement. He was already accusing the Republican National Committee that they were going to go after him. But you don't want to hear this because people want to hear bullshit. That's why even when I put out videos, I have to tell people a little bit maybe what they want to hear and can't tell them all the shit that I really think because it's like too unpopular. So, you know, it's why maybe I need to, that's why I try to avoid so many times these videos. But right now, I realize the danger of Hillary Clinton is so intense, and I think she is, it's a given she's the next president. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Because Trump will, you know, say I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Trump, if you know what? I worked with these kind of people before. You haven't. I have. I have. You haven't. I read what this guy's about. And you know why I work with these kind of people, and you know why I've gotten very, very close to this kind of people? Because I think like they do, and I'm shrewder than they are, and actually give them ideas. So, I mean, I know his mindset. I know the guy is like, even when he was in business, you know how many times he screwed people when he went bankrupt? I'll make America great. He made himself great, damn it. It's a line. It's a political little freaking slogan. I'll make America great. A chicken in every pot. You know, it's that kind of shit. A chicken in every pot. That was a freaking line, you know. Wish I had that chicken that goes quack, 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 you know, chicken, whatever. I had that stupid thing around here before. But that's all it is. It's a slogan. And people gravitate to slogans. It's simple. You like hearing that shit? Fine. How's he going to do that? Eh? He's going to do build more casinos and golf courses? I'll make a deal with China. Oh, yeah. No, you know what? He's not bigger than what's going on. Actually, if you don't like you, the viewer, don't. And actually, I don't not buy everything Chinese. You know, I try to buy American more and more. And you notice on my channel, I put out, you know, this is made in the USA. It's a good product and all that kind of stuff. And actually, once in a while, I'll put out something that's even made in China once in a while that it's a good value for what you're paying for. But if you are so freaking like, you know, hey, you know, I am like this. I don't like the lopsided trade going on with China. I avoid Chinese products as much as possible. And when possible, you can't freaking totally avoid it. Most people aren't doing it. You want to elect this magic person who's telling you these magic words. I'm going to make deals with China that, oh yeah, and I'm going to make these deals with Mexico, and I'm going to make these. He's lying. He's lying. You don't want to hear that, though. You don't want to hear that. And that's why, oh, by the way, too, I'm going to actually say something here. I know there's some of the videos I put out with the voiceovers, the mic I'm using. It's not the mic I'm using. It's actually the XP computer I'm using that's doing that scratchy voice shit on some of my videos that have the voiceover. I got actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other computers that are not XP or Windows 7 Professional and Windows 8, which I really hate. I can use one of those. I just use the XP computer. It's like, that is why there's a problem with that shit. So just let you know about that. I probably will use this. I got one right here. That's Windows 7. This one's an IBM Windows 7 Professional. I might start using that one to fix that problem. But I want to actually, you know, just get face to face with you, the viewer, and tell you flat out, Alex Jones is going to cause, he's going to be a major force in causing Hillary Clinton to be elected the next president. That's how I think is playing out. It is like 101 politics that if Trump runs independent, I know he signed that thing, but he's already telling you what, and you know how many times these guys break contracts and deals all the time. I got a loophole. Boom, I'm out. He's already telling it. He's already blatantly saying, before he even made the Muslim statement. See, I put out that thing about the Muslims because I know the guy isn't sincere about when he's talking that shit. You know? He would not ban them from his golf courses or some shit. You know what I mean? He's a load of it. He's lying. He's telling you what you want to hear. A chicken in every pot. Oh, yeah. He's lying. Cruz actually is the guy you would want if you want Trump. And somebody will say, hey, Cruz this, Cruz that, whatever. Cruz the guy that actually has been out there in the political arena fighting this crap. Actually, what I would like to see on a ticket, I wouldn't even want to see Trump as VP even. I think he's full of shit. He doesn't want to be president because he would lose out on his financial empire if he was president. He wouldn't be able to run his financial empire. He'd lose so much money, it's ridiculous. He might possibly be VP, but he doesn't. I don't think he wants to get involved. He's just the ringer for the Clintons. That's how I'm seeing it. I personally would like to, and you think I'm like against exactly what he's saying? No, I'm not against what he's saying. I'm telling you, he's lying. He's done a 180 from 3 years ago. He's been a major Clinton supporter. I've been long on this, and this is like probably the 10th video I put out on this subject, and I hope I am flat out wrong and he drops out of the race. I don't think he is. I'm in it to win, like he said. I'm in it to win. Man, it's a playbook off the Bill Clinton win. Ross Perot was a deliberate ringer for Bill Clinton to win. If Ross Perot did not run, Bush would I know Bush, right? Bush would have been president again. Yeah, that's great, Probably it's going to be Jeb Bush on the freaking ticket. I hate to say this, man. In that case, even I'll vote for Trump. But Trump, I know, is lying his ass off. I'm prepared for it. I'm already got it in my mind that Hillary is going to be president in 2016. Unless a meteor falls on her freaking head. I don't think she's got major health problems. But if I know all these freaking secrets that can cure people, they know them. Like, I know some shit that is from medical doctors that is not widely known by medical doctors, because I read a lot on this subject. And I've actually have family that's in the medical profession. And I actually have a friend that ran an alternative, now he's retired, and ran an alternative clinic for a lot of years and worked with the major hospital over here. He actually had doctors working for him. And, but really where I got my knowledge from is just a lot of reading. But I realize there's a lot of stuff that even if Hillary's got bad health, it doesn't mean she's going to die. That is speculation. It's not speculation that she has poor health. But that doesn't mean she's going to die. She might melt. Maybe you can throw some water at her feet or some shit. She'll melt. Melting. But, yeah, she's, and actually I think probably her having these health problems is a thing where they can have her like on a noose, but the elite can have her on a noose, whereby if she gets out of line, because she's the type of person that just will do whatever the hell she wants, they can hit the little freaking, I don't know what they would do, hit the little freaking remote thing to make the cancer tumor grow in her head or something. I got migraines, you know what I mean? Who the hell knows? Maybe they put a brain implant in her or some shit to freaking... Yeah, maybe that's something else. I wouldn't know. I mean, you want a conspiracy theory. Maybe the elite put a brain implant in her so anytime she gets out of line, she has a migraine headache and a fainting spell and memory lapses. Right? Why not? Do you think that wouldn't be possible? I don't think... it could be. It's a conspiracy theory to the max, but I wouldn't rule that out. And if she gets out of line, press the dead button, and she's dead. And then they'll have the next, whatever the hell she's in there with her. So, whoever's in there with her, it's going to be screwed up, though. So, I'm telling you right now, there's going to have to be some other angles to be thought up around this. But I just have to tell you this. If you get something out of this video, this is what I really want to say. I've been saying this on many videos, that most of the major alternative media are liars. They're telling you because you're fed up with the major media, Fox. I don't listen to Fox News. I don't listen to Time. I look at stuff all over the place. I got various computers. I look up all different things at the same time. But they're lying to you. The major media is lying to you, and yet they have the major alternative media, which is the voice, because you're fed up with the major media, and you're leading the opposition by the top. Alex Jones is going to help cause Hillary Clinton to be elected. That guy is garbage. Bill Cooper was absolutely right about Alex Jones. Godlike Productions is Tavistock Institute, UK. Jeff Rents, he's full of shit. He's got a damn Rents Kitty, donate money. I don't have any donate shit on my site. He makes, he's got loads of freaking motorcycles, and all from his conspiracy, and everything the United States does is evil and Russia's God. I'll tell you, Russia is corrupt as all hell. Their military is corrupt as all hell. The military industrial complex is all fucked up and screwed up. Their politics are screwed up. It's all over, okay? It's not like one place is good and one place is bad. They're all screwed up. So just be prepared, and don't go hammering me that I'm the messenger. I hope I'm wrong on this. But it's not going to be one of these things where we're going to have to wait too long, because, I don't think I'm going to be wrong about oil prices going up through the freaking roof. I don't think I'm going to be wrong about a major conflict in the Middle East, which is going to cause gold and silver to go up through the roof, because I know I've been wrong about silver prices going as low as I think they did, but now the people that say they were going this low say silver's going to $8 an ounce. And buy it then. They're wrong too. It's like everybody's wrong across the board. And I know that, if silver ever did go to $500 an ounce, that would mean the United States has collapsed. Okay? So you don't want it to go there, man. If it does go there, we're going to have major social turmoil and all that other stuff. So I'm just laying it out on here in the whole 9 yards on what's going on. And, sometimes I can't really say all I think, because people will not accept it, because even if I give them a grain of what I really think, they don't like it. So, so what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? If, how could I tell people what's going on? Exactly. And, to actually say something that's going to happen in the future is like a hard thing to do. But I think that Trump is working with Hillary. Like I said, I hope I'm wrong on that, but I don't think any of my audience ever worked with these kind of people. If you look at follow Trump all the way back through all his business dealings, he's exactly the type that I know. He's a wonderful person. Yeah, he's got a wonderful family. Yeah, he puts a flag up in front of his mansion. He's a wonderful guy. He's pro-USA. Yeah, I know. Anyway, but, I don't know. If people don't figure this out, I'm telling you, a constitutional republic requires smart people. And, I hope, like I said, I gotta say it again for the umpteenth time. I hope I am wrong on this. But this video will be around for a while, and you notice I don't take down my videos or something that say were wrong, temporarily look like wrong predictions. I don't take them down. The other guys do. I keep them up. And because they will play out.